Yo, what's going on, people? This is King Richez. I'm back again with a video that is very important. I think that this video is going to resonate with a lot of guys out there. Um, as a guy that has been out there in the world, I've had many experiences being in relationships and dating. Um, a lot of times you will have negative experiences when dealing with women. You know, a lot of times guys will get infatuated with a girl that they're with. I know that's happened to me. In my life, I have been in relationships where, it wasn't that serious. And I've been in relationships where I've liked the girl a lot and the girl's like me, But what you find is that in this life, you know, the amount of people you're gonna really like run into that actually really deeply, truly, genuinely care about you is very, very small. There's only a few women that you're gonna meet in your own personal life who truly care about your well-being, and please don't get confused because you're sleeping with somebody, and don't let that make you think that they actually really care about you, because some people, they may just be sleeping with you because they're bored. Some people could be sleeping with you because they just are attracted to you physically, and that doesn't mean that they care about your well-being. Now, personally, me, I've been through heartbreak in my life. I'm sure everybody remembers around this time last year, I went through a breakup which took a significant toll on me. Um, and this is a very common thing. This is something that happens very, very commonly amongst people. But I think that when guys go through heartbreak, it can be very, very debilitating. It can have an extreme effect on the mental health of a man. I truly believe, and anybody can have their own opinion. You don't have to necessarily agree with me, but I think that many times when a guy goes through heartbreak, it can be of a greater magnitude than when women do, because for the first and foremost, women tend to have more options than men do. What you'll find is a lot of times when women will break up with a man, they will move on very, very quickly. It's not difficult for them to move on. It's not difficult for them to just completely cut off. I've done podcasts where I've talked about when relationships end, because usually women usually end relationships. So I ask women what is their thought process when they end their relationships with men. A lot of them have said to me that they will, in their mind, they would have already ended the relationship like 3 months ago, 6 months ago, but they will still stay in there until they're fully mentally detached. So therefore, by the time they tell you that they're done with this relationship, they're already mentally out. They're probably already talking to another guy, if not sleeping with another guy. And this can be an extreme shock. I'm no doubt in my mind that this happened to me personally. The person I was with was already mentally checked out. And, by the time they let me know, they was already ready to move on. I just don't think that men operate in the same way, especially if they're in a relationship with somebody that they truly, genuinely care about. Now, whether you agree with that or you don't, that's up to you. But I truly believe that when men go through heartbreak, it is way more debilitating. Men tend to, invest heavily in women that they want to be with. You hear a lot of women these days talk about they are the table, they are the prize. Many women believe that. In their relationships, they believe that. They believe that a man should invest time and money and emotional intelligence and all of these things, whereas the woman can just exist in this relationship. A lot of men have the whole game upside down because they pedestalize the women that they're with. In fact, many men out there will make the woman they're with their whole world. And because they make the woman that they're with their whole world, their source of happiness, when that woman decides to check out, the man now doesn't know what to do with himself, and he could do something very tragic. When I went through my heartbreak and I was depressed, I fully had a good understanding of why men feel despair. I truly don't think that women will feel the same level of despair that a man feels when he is truly, genuinely heartbroken. A man will usually invest a lot. I truly believe in this world that the reason why so many people are miserable is because men have made women their god. Men have made women their god. Women are goddesses to be pedestalized, to be adored, to be simped over. And then when your goddess decides to depart, you want to throw yourself off a bridge. You lose all sense of purpose. Your life has no meaning anymore. Many men idol worship women. Let me say this again for those in the back. Many men idol worship women. And I even feel that I made that mistake to a certain degree. And that's why I was so wrecked when I went through heartbreak. You see, I'm happy I went through my heartbreak because it taught me a lot about myself and about the world. And really and truly, most men, if not all men, are going to go through this experience of being heartbroken. You're going to come across a woman that you truly want to be with, have feelings for, you think everything's great, the honeymoon period, you know, you're enjoying the physical side of your relationship and all of that. You feel that you found your soulmate, this person that is down for you. But bro, sometimes you're in people's life for just a phase. Sometimes you may be in a relationship with someone that is just there to use you. They're just there to use you. You fit at the time. And there you go, falling in love. I've said this many times in the past. I think that it's important for guys to always keep a level head when you're dealing with women. I don't care how many times she tells you she loves you, and I don't care how many nuts she helps you bust. Because we know that in this world, many people are fickle and capricious. And if you don't know what that word capricious means, there's plenty of dictionaries out there. A lot of people are fickle and capricious, and their emotions can change like the wind blows. To be honest, you can't really trust somebody who is so heavily controlled by their emotions. Because emotions change. Emotions change all the time. I went through heartbreak. And the person that did that to me, I thought they was down for me. And they even showed me certain things that they'd done to keep the relationship going. That made me think, wow, this is somebody that is solid. But bro, like, nothing is solid. There's nothing solid in this world, bro. Nothing. I came across a story of a guy who has gone through heartbreak. And this is such a sad story, bro. His name is Lucas Coley. Press 1 in the chat if you've heard about this guy. This guy is a French American rapper, social media guy. The guy has over 1 million followers on Instagram. And, you know, he was in a relationship with some girl and the girl left him. And this guy took his own life. This guy took his own life. This was a guy who was successful in his field. Somebody that he's got a clout, you know, someone that's got notoriety, someone that's successful, and he deleted himself a week after losing his girlfriend. Now, when I saw this story, it really brought back this time last year. It really rewinded my mind, and that's why I'm doing this live stream, because I know that there's many guys out there that have gone through this same experience. Many of you guys out there have been in a relationship with somebody that you thought you was gonna be with forever, and unfortunately it just didn't turn out like that. Unfortunately, this person who gassed you up to believe that they was gonna ride with you into the sunset and have babies and, you know, maybe get married and this is gonna be long term. No, that person was just here for a temporary stay. And I'm sure you've put all the investment, all the bricks and mortar into your relationship, you know, and you've probably simped for her. You've probably been simping. You've probably put your own ambitions and goals on the back burner. You've probably, you know, had to, you know, put your own interests aside to make this other person happy. You've had to compromise and bend backwards to make this person happy. Because you, in your mind, you've made it so their happiness is your happiness. They are your whole world. You are lost now that they have gone. You are lost. You don't even know who you are. You are a shell of who you are. I remember when I was going through my depression and after breakup, and I remember I would go to the gym because, you know, obviously I'm somebody who is all about fitness and stuff like that. And personally, sitting in the house was turning me crazy. So I would go to the gym. I would see friends of mine in the gym, and I would literally just sit there and look in the mirror. I would sit there and look in the mirror and think about where did I go wrong? Why is this happening to me? I'm a guy that comes on the internet and tries to give guys advice based on my own life experiences. This shouldn't be happening to me. But bro, the reality is nobody is safe. When it comes to this dating and relationships, especially the relationship side, no man is safe. It doesn't matter how high value you think you are, how much money you got, how much clout you got, how tall you are, how it doesn't really matter about anything. Because again, you're probably in a relationship with somebody who is fickle and capricious. I've said this many times. A lot of guys are one argument away from losing their girlfriend. One argument. Remember, women have a lot of options out there. They don't have to stick it out with you. And to be honest, our society is a throwaway society. Throwaway. The grass is green on the other side. I don't need to stick with you. I don't need to settle. Women are consistently told that they should never settle and know your worth. And, you know, there's something better or someone better out there for you. And that's why a lot of relationships end. That's why a lot of times women end relationships, because they feel that they can go and do better than you. And I told you already, before they've told you they've broken up with you, they've mentally checked out months ago. They're probably talking to somebody at work, somebody at their gym, somebody that they just met from their social media. And bro, they're mentally already in bed with him. And then there's you thinking everything is just normal, everything is cool. Brother, you need to be very, very observant. You need to keep a keen eye on your relationship. Never take things for granted. But again, as I was saying, when I went through my heartbreak and I was in my depression, bro, I was a shell of myself. Those times I could barely do videos. I could barely make videos. Everything was dark. And again, as I said, when I reflect and I look at that phase in hindsight, bro, like I can understand why certain guys can get to the point where they would delete themselves. I can see, especially if you are a guy who you may not have anything else really going on. So now you've made this person, this woman you're with, your whole world. You worship her. She's your God now. But your God's left you. Now you're on your own. Now you have an empty space in your chest. You're just walking around hollow. And this happens to many guys. Everybody watching, press 1 in the chat if this has happened to you. And you should be liking the video. Every single guy watching this should be liking this video. Because guess what? This can happen to you. Every single guy watching this video should like it right now. Because this can happen to you. This boy, he was 27 years old, Lucas Coley, had a lot going for him. This guy had a lot going for him, and he took his own life because he couldn't bear not being with this girl. It breaks my heart. Even just looking at this story breaks my heart, bro, because I know that feeling, that heartbreak feeling. I know it well. I know that feeling well. And like, you know, when you're in that phase, it's like you can't imagine life without them. Like you can't imagine getting with somebody else. Let me tell you one thing. I remember soon after my last relationship ended, I started sleeping with another girl, bruv. And guess what? It didn't make me feel better. And the girl I was sleeping with, she was good looking. Very good looking girl, bro. And I remember sleeping with her, and when it ended, I felt like crap. That's when I knew that, yeah, this is a serious depression I'm feeling right now. Because, like, this new girl is not making me feel, it's not filling the void at all. Every one of you should be liking this video. We should have just as many likes as we have viewers on this channel. Get the likes up on this video. If you're watching this on a playback, make sure you leave a like and comment. This is a serious thing that guys are willing to unalive themselves because of breakups. The guy's 27 years old and now his life is finished. Many guys have done the exact same thing that Lucas Coley has done. Many guys were on the verge of becoming great. Many guys were on the verge of meeting the true woman that they're meant to be with. Many guys had the potential to do something amazing, but they deleted themselves. They gone to the bridge. They threw themselves off a bridge. They're gonna thrown themselves in front of a train. They've picked up a strap and blown their own brains out. This happens more. And to be honest, I just don't really, you don't really hear instances of women doing this. You don't really, like, Now, I'm not saying that women don't go through heartbreak. Of course they do. But I'm saying, is it to the same magnitude when a man truly loves his woman, like, and then she just leaves for whatever reason? Do you really think that it's the same magnitude? Now, I'm not saying that men are perfect, and I'm not saying that men always do the right thing, and etc. etc. But I'm saying in a case where, you know, maybe a woman is just bored with being with a man, or maybe she feels like she can do better. You know, it could be money related, because most relationships, most marriages end because of finances. Let's keep it real. Like, bruh, like in those instances, and let's not even talk about if you have kids with the person. Jesus. You might have a whole family with somebody and they leave you, bro. So not only have you got the heartbreak of losing your partner, but you have the heartbreak of your family being broken now. And maybe you only get to see your children on the weekend or whenever they choose for you to see them. This is a very serious thing to talk about. Like, and as I said, like, I know how that feels, bruh. I know how that feels. This time last year, I was in the mix of that. It was fresh. There was another story. And before I get to another story, please get the likes up on the video. I'm going to read the super chats right now, yeah? While I'm getting the super chats up, please like the video. All right, big up Doug MPA for the $10 super chat. He says, part of the journey of being a man is getting used to rejection and heartbreak. Accept that it's going to happen and figure out methods to move forward. Thanks for doing this show, King Richez. Salute. Big up to Doug MPA for that super chat, man. It's very, very real. Like, the probability is 100%. I would say it's 100% that every man is going to go through some form of heartbreak where a girl or woman you're with is going to walk away from you. And there's literally nothing you can do. There's no way you can persuade her to stay. And really and truly, if you persuade someone to stay who has made up their mind to leave, you're just hurting yourself. Because they've already checked out mentally. They could be there physically, but mentally they're gone. She's already open to the idea of sleeping with other men, being with other men, talking to other men. The truth of the matter is, as a man, you need to put yourself first. No matter what is going on, no matter what kind of relationship you're in, put yourself first, always. Make you the priority first, always. This society is all about brainwashing men to be workhorses. This society is all about making women be gods and men being underneath. But that is not the natural order, bro. And that's not even what women truly want. Women want men who are leaders. Women want to look up to men. They don't want to look down on the man that they're with. But this society, it teaches men that women are always right. Women are the leaders. Women are smarter. They're more capable. They're more this. They're more that. They're basically gods. And guys that are fully in the knowledge and the workings of this society, they understand why it's been manipulated and engineered that way. You understand the reason why they have made men so weak in this current age. You understand the purpose of that on the grand scheme of things. You understand why they make it so if a man is strong, they make him to be a villain. If he's strong and he's assertive and he's sure about himself and he's unwavering. And you understand why society always dislikes men like that. They're always made to be villains. They're always meant to be silenced. But yes, I believe, and my own personal belief, I believe in the Most High God. And, you know, whatever you believe in is up to you. But I believe, as somebody who believes in the Most High, like, the Most High comes first in the hierarchy, in the priority, in the order. Then me, myself, my life, what I need, what I want. Then that comes second, bro. Like, then the woman that you're with, or your family, or your woman you're with, they come underneath that. As soon as you make the mistake to put the woman above yourself, and now you're in a relationship, and now everything is about making her happy. Your happiness is her happiness. Happy wife, happy life. You're living that kind of life, bro. That woman will leave you, and then the next thing, you're gonna do what Lucas did. You're gonna take your own life. This is very serious. See, I never really understood this thing, this heartbreak thing, until it happened to me. I didn't really understand it, fam. Not until it happened to me. That's when I understood it. You can't play with this thing at all, bro. It's not basic season. And let me tell you lot now, I'm only reading the super chats, yeah? So if you want to catch my attention and you've got something you want to say, send it in a super chat, support the channel, man. Because, like, us guys, we need to support each other and these real messages for real. Because this is tragic, fam. And tell me you lot's experiences in the chat. Let's talk about it. If you're going through heartbreak right now, let me hear about it. Big up to Tyrone James for the super chat, for the $2. He says, sorry to hear it. First anniversary of your breakup. Oh, bro, like, to be honest, I'm just reflecting in hindsight because of this story with Lucas Coley. Like, I'm just reflecting in hindsight of how I felt at that time, how depressed I was, how low I was, how, like, you know, I was literally the Walking Dead. I was a zombie. Like, I didn't know what to do with myself. I couldn't function. And a lot of guys can relate to this, because when I was going through that period and when I was going through that dark time, a lot of guys had the exact same experience. You lot in the chat watching, press 1 in the chat if you have gone through heartbreak where you tried to be a good guy, a nice guy, perfect guy. You was basically worshiping your girlfriend, and she still left. She left. She didn't really have no real reason. You didn't do anything bad to her, but she left. Because her life is different now. Her life is different now, and, you know, she's moving on to something else. And just, there's you, abandoned. They abandon you there, leave you out to dry like wet clothes on the washing line, bro. Yeah. All of that. Big up to Shadow Skill Gaming for the $10 super chat. He says, I'm the same boat. A year and a month later, I'm still struggling with it. Brother, all I can say to you is you just got to make your priorities at the top of your list. And, like, you just got to keep busy, bro. Like, keep busy, keep elevating, keep leveling up. Be okay with by yourself, bro. And, like, I don't know if you believe in God or not, but, like, you need to, like, you know, believe and trust in God. Have faith in the Most High, like, to direct you in the right direction and direct the right people to you. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, because this world, everything in this world is vanity, bro. Everything is vanity. It's not real, bro. Like, it's not going to last. Nothing in this world is going to last. Nothing. Do you get what I'm saying? So, like, and obviously in the society that we live in, bro, like, people are incentivized to use us and then leave us, bro. That's it. Let me tell you one thing, yeah? A lot of times when you're out there in the world, you're trying to attract women, you're trying to approach women, you're trying to talk to them on dating apps or whatever, and they reject you. You need to realize that many times that's God saving you from a headache, from tragedy, from calamity, bro. I'm sure if Lucas Coley knew that he was going to get in a relationship with this girl, and by her leaving him, he was going to take his own life, do you think he would have even gone into that relationship, bro? Think about it. If he knew before he started dating her that this was going to happen and he was going to end up taking his own life because he couldn't stand living without her, do you think he would have gone into that relationship? Because I would say that I think he wouldn't have done it. A woman leaving you is not worth you taking your own life. But guys do it all the time, bruv. Guys do it all the time. And I've got another story I want to talk about. But big up to Tyrone James for another $2 super chat. He says, bro, first heartbreak with a girl was when I was 15. Yeah, of course it happens the most when we're young, because this is the thing, as guys, when we're young, we're naive, you know, we're full of like, you know, what is it? We're optimistic, you know, we haven't been beaten down by life yet. You know, we've been conditioned to believe, you know, that they're sugar and spice and all things nice, and, you know, they just want a nice guy. And, you know, you don't even have an idea of hypergamy yet or any of this kind of stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? You're just out in the world and you're just carefree and thinking, yeah, you know, I'm a good dude. I'm a nice dude. I'll be able to find a girl that likes me. And bro, yeah. When you're young, bro, when you're 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, bro, you got to understand the boys and girls are living two different lives. When a woman turns 18, between the age of 18 to 25, she has everything in her grasp. All the guys are after her. She unlimited options, bro. Especially with the internet. But as a guy, when you're 18, do you have unlimited options? There may be some guys that are, you know, may have won the genetic lottery. They might be tall and really good looking, or maybe they're some kind of entertainer or something like that. But bro, like, that is what, 0.5% of all men? Majority of men are in their younger years are not going to have options like that. It's like dating is going to be very difficult, and it's not until you get older, you become more established, you have some wealth, you have some resources, you have some wisdom, you have life experiences. That's when the playing field starts to even up, because before, women had it all in their favor, and then it starts to even up, and then after a while it starts to tip in the other direction. Because we know looks fade. That's just nature and biology. But bro, like, I just think that it's a sad situation. So there was another story that I came across on the internet. I saw on another person's channel, right? And basically, in this situation, the guy was in a relationship. I don't know if he was married or not. He was with some woman, and he was with the woman for a long time. And the woman decided that she didn't want to be with him no more. And she took a strap. So the guy took a strap and he unalived her. And then he attempted to unalive himself. See, this is the thing. You cannot make the woman you're with your God. Because if your God leaves you now, you're going to want to destroy yourself. We know women end relationships way more than men do. Most men are happy. They feel special and privileged to be in a relationship. A lot of times women feel like they're just settling with you. Maybe just for the time being. Maybe because it's winter time and they don't want to be outside in the clubs or whatever. So nah, you know, let me just sit down with you until, you know, the sun comes back out. Bro, like, it's like that. Do not make the woman your whole world. I tell guys, blood, you can have love for your women, but don't fall in love with her, bro. Because you see that thing love, yeah, is very close to insanity. I want you lot to hear this really well. You see that concept of love, that the psychology of love, it's very close to insanity. And if you fall head over heels in love with somebody, bro, and they decide that they don't want to be with you no more, they would rather go and give their love, their body to somebody else, bro, you're going to do something insane. You're going to do something psycho, like either you're going to try and delete that person or delete yourself. And that's what you see in these two stories I'm just talking about. Be careful out there. Be careful. Be careful who you bring into your life. A lot of times, guys make the mistake, you know, you meet a girl that you're physically attracted to, but the girl is showing you a lot of red flags. I know I've made this mistake myself. You could be physically attracted to a woman, very hyper physically attracted to her, but there are glaring red flags that are in your face. But guess what? You ignore them, because I know I've done it. And if I've done it, that means I know you lot have done it. And then you allow yourself to get suckered into this infatuation, this fantasy, you know. And obviously, whenever you first get with somebody, you first start talking to somebody, you're not getting their true self. You're not getting the real of who that person is. You're getting the fairy tale. It's not real. Then slowly, gradually, they start to show you their true personality, their true colors, bro. And a lot of times, it's probably not going to be something that's that pleasant. Then eventually, they're going to get tired of you, and then they're going to bounce, because the grass is greener and they have more options out there, and you're probably boring. Yeah. You're probably not their ideal preference, because I told you many times, many women out there, they don't want to be with the average man. Even though the average man is the majority of men walking around, there are a lot of women do not want to be with an average guy, even if they're average themselves. Therefore, a lot of them will feel like they're settling in their relationships. Do you see how twisted this game is, bro? Like, you could be with somebody who's on the same level as you, like physically, mentally, financially, whatever, but they feel like they are doing you a favor by being with you. They feel like they're settling with you. And because they have that kind of mindset towards you, they can walk away from you any minute, any time. Any moment, anytime, fam. On a real one, many guys, you're actually chasing after women that don't like you. You're trying to finesse your way into relationships with women that don't like you. This is a very, very common, typical thing that happens. This is a fatal, crucial error that a lot of guys make. Trying to deceive a woman into liking you. Trying to finesse her into liking you. Trying to convince her into liking you. Bro, you're playing a very dangerous game if you're doing that. Very dangerous. Because she doesn't like you. So, therefore, if you do manage to finesse your way into a relationship with her, she doesn't really like you. There's nothing genuine about this union. and she will walk away from you. And at the end of the day, you're going to probably put a lot of investment and you're going to do a lot of simping to try and keep her. But you can't keep her because she don't like you. That's why you should never lead with your wallet. No man should lead with their wallet. Because if you're leading with your wallet, you're probably dating women that don't like you. If a woman demands that you take her somewhere expensive on a first date, she probably doesn't like you. If you're with a woman who demands that you spend lots of money on presents for her and extravagant things, she probably doesn't like you. Yep. If you didn't know that, because a lot of you guys, you go and listen to these high value men who try to give you dating advice about women, and they tell you that, oh, you got to get your money up, bro, and you need to be, you know, some kind of millionaire, and then women will want to be with you. What kind of women, bro? If you couldn't attract them before and now you've got money and now they're sniffing around you, that means they don't like you. Very, very simple equation. Very simple equation. Very simple. So again, if you're dealing with somebody and they're just there for you, they're just there with you because of your resources, or they're there with you because of clout, or they're there with you because of, I don't know, popularity, or maybe they're going to get some kind of benefit of being around you or being seen with you or something like that, bro, that person will leave you at the drop of a hat. Yeah. They'll leave you, bro. And then you're going to be heartbroken because you think that this union is actually real. You think that you love them and they love you. A lot of guys think that just because they're sleeping with somebody, that means that that person must really like them. No. No, bruv. No. Everybody in the chat, right? No. And like the video. Get the likes up on the video. We need 11 more. Need at least... We need like 50 of you to hit the like button right now. 50 of you. Just because somebody is letting you stick your willy inside their box, it doesn't mean that they genuinely like or care about you. You're probably not the first guy that they've done that with. So that's why I say, guys, you need to be very, very aware of your emotions, of your mental state. And all this falling in love, I'm sorry, is a very dangerous thing. You need to be very, very cautious of who you get into a relationship with. You need to not ignore red flags, because those red flags are there for a reason. Those red flags are there to save your life, because guess what? Heartbreak is very destructive. It's very, very debilitating and destructive. And it's led men like Lucas Coley to take their own lives. Another thing that a lot of guys need to understand, a lot of these things, these 304s out here, they don't actually like you. Bruh, press 1 in the chat if you're understanding and hearing what I'm saying. We need 20 more of you to hit the like button right now. 20 more of you, bro. Like, a lot of these things walking around, they don't like guys. They don't actually like men, bro. Like, they like what they can get out of you, but they don't like you. That's why a lot of them are so adamant that you have to pay. You have to pay. Why are they making you pay? Because they don't like you, bruv. Because if they liked you, you don't have to pay. Guess what? I've dated girls and I've not spent no money. In fact, the women have spent money on me. I've been with women that made six figures and they come and pick me up at my house. They drive to my house and then they drive both of us to her house. And then I stay at her house and then she still makes me food in her house. I still don't pay no money. And guess what? She's driven me back to my house. Dropping my phone. Do you get what I'm saying? That's when a girl actually likes you. You know, when you meet up with girls and the first time you meet, you go to the gym with them. They don't expect no dinner, no drinks, no alcohol and all this rubbish. Or, oh, you got to go to a shisha, you got to buy steak and all this rubbish. Oh, bro, I don't come from that life. And to be honest, when I talk to women and they start talking all of that expensive date rubbish, I just realize the girl that don't actually like me like that. Because if she did like me like that, she wouldn't need that. It wouldn't be a requirement. This is facts. I even saw, there was a video I saw where there was a woman that said this as well. She said that guys need to stop taking women out on dates. She said it, bro. And the other women on the show was trying to shut her up and tell her to be quiet. And she was like, no, she was like, men, stop trying to take these women out on these stupid dinner dates and all of this stuff, spending all this money, because really and truly, you're dating women that don't like you. A lot of women, they will just date you because they're bored or maybe they want a free meal or whatever, like, but they don't actually have no intention of dating you, kissing you, sleeping with you or anything. They don't like you, fam. And because guys are so thirsty and guys are so kind of silly at times because they're thinking with their little head, they think they're getting somewhere. You're not getting anywhere, bro. And again, as I said earlier, if you even manage to trick this woman to getting into some kind of relationship with you, brother, your future is bleak. Your future is dark because she's going to leave you eventually. Or she's probably cheating on you as well. She's probably cheating on you or she's going to leave you, bro. It's one of the two, fam. And as I said, as this lady was saying in the video, she was saying, stop trying to take these women out on these expensive dates. If the woman actually likes you, she'll be cool with a coffee. She'll be cool with a walk in the park, just seeing you, or walking around the shopping center. Not shopping, but just being out and about with you. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, and that's true because I've lived that life. I've gone out and met women. I don't even say dates. I just say I'll go and meet up with a girl. You know, she'll buy me something. I'll buy her something. Very, very cheap. Very, very calm. Very, very casual. Do you get what I'm saying? And because the girl actually likes me, she's okay with it. The only time you should actually really start investing, especially monetary, like financially, into a woman that you're seeing is when she's already your girlfriend, bro. I'll be real. She's already your girlfriend. She's already showed a level of investment herself. Because again, a lot of women, bro, like, they got a lot of options out there and they don't really care about you as a guy. They don't really care about you. So that is what it is. But getting back to the point of this video though, yeah? Heartbreak. I just want to see a show. There's 160 of you watching live, yeah? Press 1 in the chat if you have gone through heartbreak. Press 1 in the chat right now if you've gone through heartbreak. Because this is a very common thing. And I think that what is sad is that when guys go through this thing, it's made out to be a joke. It's made out to be something funny. You know, if you get your heart broke, you have your girlfriend dumps you or whatever, you know, a lot of times women will ridicule you, they'll laugh at you, and guys will laugh at you as well, even though they've gone through it themselves. It's so weird. Press 1 in the chat if you've gone through heartbreak. Let me know. I want to see. I want to see right now how many ones we're going to get. How many guys can be honest? Because, bro, if I'm King Richez and I feel like I'm a pretty decent dude, like I do quite well when it comes to attracting women, yeah. But, bro, when I went through my heartbreak, bro, that hit me like a cross by Mike Tyson in his prime. 19-year-old Mike Tyson in his prime, bro. That knocked me down, bro. And the thing is, when that happens, bro, the person that caused that heartbreak, they don't care. They're on to the next. They don't care. They're out partying, having a good time. They're out there in the club, in the bar, just out, forgetting about you. Having a good time, fam. They don't care how it's affecting you. They don't give a crap. You know? It's a crazy, crazy world we live in, bro. Very crazy. So, guys, all I want to say is this, yeah? Listen. Do not pedestalize and never idol worship the woman you're with. Never idol worship her. She's your woman. She's your helpmate. But do not idol worship her. Do not make the woman you're with your God. God is God. Then there's you. Then there's your woman there. All right? That's the order it should be, because anything else, you're looking for trouble, in my opinion. You're looking for trouble. Looking for serious trouble. And as I said, this society is very, very wishy-washy, man. This society, you can't really put too much faith in anything. The only thing you can have faith in is the Most High. Apart from that, like, everything else is, right, here today, gone tomorrow, blood. You know, and some people, again, they're gonna say, "Oh, you're saying this just from the angle of men," and yes, I am, because I believe that, you know, when men go through true, genuine heartbreak, I think it takes more of a toll on men than it does on women. I think it does, like, just for the sheer fact that women have more options than men do in the dating market. I think it takes its toll. And for the fact that most marriages and relationships are ended by women. Now, obviously, not every single time it's just the woman, like, leaving for no reason. But I think a lot of the reasons why these relationships will end will be over things that are superficial, like money. Money or just boredom. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's it. That is literally it. Guys, listen. Your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, your success in life needs to be a second priority after the Most High. That needs to be second priority, because guess what? If you're successful and you reach your goals and ambitions, you're going to be a happier person. And then, you know, by proxy, you know, you're going to be living a happy life. And the woman that you're with is going to be happy being with you. And that's it. That's it. You making your girlfriend your God. That's that is, bruh. That is totally upside down, bro. Your woman's meant to be your helpmate. Your helpmate. Supporter. Yeah, your number one fan, your supporter, bro. Like, and then because of the media and society and all of this rubbish is indoctrinated us into believing that, oh yeah, men are workhorses. Men are just workhorses that are meant to keep our mouths shut and just get beaten down by everything in life, and that's it. And then when we get beaten down, everybody should have a good laugh at our expense. And you know, it's no surprise that men's mental health is so just like ignored. And it's no surprise that there's an alarming rate of men who take their own lives. It's not a surprise. It all goes hand in hand. Do not idol worship your girlfriend, bro, or your wife. Do not idol worship them, bro. Don't idol worship anything or anyone. Period. Listen, this has been a very informative live stream. I think that a lot of people are going to be able to take a lot from this. I'm happy that I was able to, you know, go over that phase in life that I went through. It's taught me a lot about myself and taught me about how strong a man needs to be in this life. It's taught me how, you know, you can only really have faith in God. You can't have faith in a man or a woman. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, you have faith in the Most High and that's it, bro. Like, and just because you're with somebody now doesn't mean you're going to be with them tomorrow. Just because you're busting nuts now doesn't mean you're going to be busting nuts with them tomorrow. It doesn't mean that. They might be hopping on somebody else's willy at the same time they're hopping on yours, and then they get completely tired of yours and then they leave you there. And that's it. Bruh. You lot, man. I hope you lot took something from this video. I just want to say rest in peace to Lucas Coley. I just think it's so tragic. He took his own life. The guy was doing so well for himself, and he took his life because his girlfriend left him. That's just, oh man, bruh. And it hits me. It hits me, and it should hit all you guys out there that have been through heartbreak. It should hit you as well, because we know that feeling of despair, bro. Like, of emptiness and despair. Like, there's a big gaping hole in your chest. It's like the girl, she was with you, she broke up with you, and she took a piece of your heart with you, bruv. With her, sorry. She took a piece of you with her when she left you, bro. Bruh. Bruv. Bruh. Go and just take your own life. And then think about it. The guy's taken his life, and the girl's crying about it now, but she's not going to cry about it for that long. She's going to move on, bro. Now, was it worth it? This guy took his own life because his girlfriend left him. Now his life is over, and then now that girl is going to go off and she's going to meet another guy and start a new life with another guy, and before you know it, she's not even going to think about him no more. Bruh. This is press 1 in the chat if you get what I'm saying, if you understand what I'm saying right now. Hit the like button, bro. This is why what you guys need to understand, get it into your head, bro. Like, if a girl leaves you, you just have to firm it, bro, and move on, because guess what? She's moving on, bro. She's already moved on. She moved on 3 months ago. It's just that you know about it now. Never, ever, ever take your own life. Ever. I don't care. No. Especially over, you got someone broke up with you and left you. No. Who knows what your life is going to be later? Brother, let me tell you one thing, yeah? Let me tell you one thing. I went through my breakup, yeah? I went through my depression and all of that. Feeling lonely, all of that crap. I'm sleeping with other girls. I'm still feeling like crap. Yeah, but guess what? Now, when I look back in hindsight, bro, more good things have happened to me since that time. Since I went through that period, I've been blessed in different ways. Better things, better opportunities have come my way. I've been introduced to more different people that can actually help me, including meeting new women and dating new women, bro. Now, imagine if I went and deleted and took my own life because this chick decided to go. What a waste. Your life doesn't end because somebody broke up with you, bruh. Your life doesn't end because that person dumped you. Your life doesn't end because your ex-girlfriend dumped you and now you found out that she's sleeping with some other guy. Your life is not ended, bro. Serious thing. Anyway, I'm ending it there. You lot take care of yourselves, man. Make sure you like this video and leave a comment. Anyway, I'm out of it. Peace.